Good morning, everybody. It is August 21st. It is 4 years and a day after, 4 years and 1 day since the day we met. We met down here 4 years ago, August 20th. I was hiking by myself. Sam was hiking by herself. I was going up off trail, and she was about an hour and a half behind me. Okay, maybe 5 minutes behind me. So I waited for her to get caught up, and the rest, as they say, is history. So we're coming back. They've had some hiking restrictions, and they still do out here. They don't want you hiking after 10 o'clock in the morning because they've had a lot of extreme heat, and some people are irresponsible and don't know how to behave, and they get out here and either have to get rescued or they have to get recovered. That's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, I've hiked out here plenty when it was really, really hot. Other national parks will let you do it, but out here they say no. So we're going to follow the rules. So we're getting an early start. As you see, the sun is just coming up behind us. I'm going to be off the trail by 10, but it's been a while since we actually hiked in the woods out here, and we're both suffering some major withdrawals. So we're going to do that. We're going to climb Elk Mountain and just kind of get up there and wander around and see where we go next, as long as we're back here by around 10 o'clock. I don't think they'll throw us in jail. Away we go. So there used to be a sign here that said, like, boulder climbing and rock climbing can be dangerous. I guess they don't care if it's dangerous anymore because there's no more sign. It's good to be back, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So 4 years ago, yesterday, I was standing here, right here, coming up. And see, I'd hiked from back there somewhere. I'm not really good at this. Anyway, back there somewhere, and I was coming up off trail. You know, this isn't really on trail. And I noticed this little girl down here, this little blonde haired girl, this little ponytail, coming up the same way that I was going. So I thought, okay, I'll wait. And of course, you got to climb some boulders and stuff. And, and being the pro that I am, I'm just flying up it. And so I had to wait like half an hour or so. Okay, maybe 5 or 6 minutes for her to catch up. 3. Anyway, she's saying 3. I say 5. So anyway, I had to wait for her to catch up. And then she caught up and said, hi, my name's Chris. And my name's Sam or Samantha. I forget how she introduced herself. But yeah. Say hi, Sam. Say hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. She said, hi, I'm Sam. Anyway, so yeah, we hiked about 6 hours together that day. We did up and over Elk Mountain. We went through the Rock Rooms, which is a set of caves. We went to Post Oak Falls and went to Little Post Oak Falls, and then went through this little canyon and saw some bones from some dead animals and stuff like that. And then I hit her up on Facebook later, Facebook friends, and then we scheduled another hike together and another hike together and another hike together. And then 4 years later, we're married and we're still hiking together. So yeah, good times.
Very good times.
Good times. And here we are. We made it to the top of Elk Mountain. You can tell we're getting in shape because it took us 34 minutes, and that's after stopping and shooting that little video about where we met. We weren't really even hurrying. We're just walking at a leisurely pace, just enjoying, looking around, and 34 minutes, that's pretty good. Yeah. Now the fastest I've done it is, I think, 28 minutes, but that was all the way to a PD cave, so it was a little bit further. You had to do a little bit of a climb, but for not hustling, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're still training for the Grand Canyon, which is coming up in the first week in October. Really looking forward to that, but just had to get out here and enjoy it. So we're gonna explore around here at the top of Elk Mountain and see what we can see. So here's the plan. We don't have a whole lot of time. We got, I think, like 2 more hours before 10 o'clock hits. We're going to try to get down Elk Mountain off the backside and get down to Post Oak Falls, which may or may not be flowing, I don't know, and then get back to the car by 10. If we can get to Post Oak Falls, then it's just trail, easy traveling. So it's all going to depend on if we find this route off the back of the mountain or not. We are slowly finding our way. I'm just kidding. We know exactly where we're going. This is the Centennial Arch. It's been in my videos before, but it's always worth looking at. I always like this big open rock up here on the southwest part of the top of Elk Mountain. It's pretty neat. this is the view we're staring at as we travel. I think that's the apple and the pear way down there. I can tell what they are. You'll get a better picture of it when we get to it. All right, trying to hold the camera level so you can see this, the grade. This is a slope right here. We're gonna walk this way and then navigate our way down and then over to the apple and the pear. So probably not gonna video much of that because I'll need my hands in case I slip and fall. Doing a little bit of scrambling here. Sam's gonna find her way down and then back to her left a little bit. And then we're gonna go by this green tree here. Well, this tree that's got some green on it. We'll go under there and then through, and yeah, it's an adventure. Say hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
All right, this is the way I go, and then Sam's gonna go around a different way because, you know, short legs. So here we go. Alrighty, I'll see you when you come around.
Okay.
It's probably the best view we're gonna have of the apple and the pear with Sam in front of it. I believe the apple is on the right and the pear is on the left. And if you look, when we get closer to it, see that gap underneath the apple? I swear that gap has gotten bigger. I think the rock is moving. We actually mentioned it to the people at the Welcome Center one time, and we showed them a picture and they concurred. They also think it's moving. So I imagine at some point it's gonna fall and it's gonna tumble down on top of the boulder run. And it will change the landscape for sure, because that boulder is pretty big. Yeah, that gap. It's developing quite a gap. It's gonna be loud when it falls. Look at that view. See, this is why we push the envelope on the time limits. All right, Sam, I promise. My last one for a while, because I know we got some steps to cover here. Backside of Elk Mountain, on our way down, and then we'll see how we're doing on time. Hopefully we can make it to Post Oak Falls before it's time to turn around and hustle out of here. Got to make it out by 10. What time is it now?
It is
I don't know.
8:42.
8:42. Yeah, I think we can make it. These are turkey vultures. They feed on dead animals, and sometimes they're birds of prey. They go after things that are smaller than themselves. We're not dead yet, y'all. I don't even feel bad. So y'all can leave us alone and go find something that's actually dying, okay? How about that? Goodness. Okay, painful decision. We're gonna turn around. We didn't make it all the way to Post Oak Falls. It's just gonna take too long by the time we get there and then hike all the way back to where we started. Yeah, it's about 9, it's almost 9:15. So we still got to hike to the base of Elk Mountain, around past the boulder run, through some other things, through one little forested area, and get back to the car. So we're gonna go ahead and turn around now. That way we don't have to run or rush or anything. We can just enjoy the hike back and make it back by 10. Did I mention I hate hiking restrictions? Just let us hike all day. Come on, no big deal. Nothing's gonna happen. As we mosey on back, yeah, temps down here have been hitting between 105 and 108. 109, stuff like that during the day. So it's you notice by the terrain, it's really hard for search and rescue to come in here and rescue people when they get in trouble. The heat, it claims victims every year. Dehydration, heat stroke, heart attacks, that kind of thing. And then you get disoriented, you get weak, and then you fall off a boulder or down in a crevice or something. Well, now you're injured. And there's no cell phone service, so you're relying on, whoever you told where you were gonna go, and they'll realize that you didn't make it back, and then they'll send people in to look for you. So, I mean, I understand why they say get off the trails by 10, but man, growing up, we'd come out here and there were never any hiking restrictions, and I mean, my friends and I never got in trouble. I mean, we got hot. We had one guy who got pretty hot, but we found a creek. Took his clothes off of him and soaked him, put him back on, and after about an hour he was able to walk out under his own power. But so yeah, I admit that was pretty bad, and it could have gone really, really bad, but I don't know. I just miss the good old days when they would just let you go for it. Here we are. Yeah, These turkey vultures are still up there, man. I don't know if they're looking for something or, well, if they're looking for something or they're looking at something. I don't know. But we get to watch them. Now, these turkey vultures, they have like a 6 to 8 foot wingspan. So they're bigger than they look from this far away. They're a big old bird. All right, it's about 9:33. We've made it to the boulder run. Yeah, we kind of got to keep moving, but I just want to shoot a video here. Series of caves. It follows these boulders up this valley. It's a whole lot of fun. We're going to come back when we have more time to explore it. Probably in October when they lift the restrictions. So, anyway, yeah, we're getting there. There's the apple and the pear from down below. And look at this. It looks like kind of like a house. Like a Flintstones house or something. We'll have to go up there sometime. Let's show y'all what it looks like in there. We made it to the boulder crossing. Some pretty big boulders here. Make our way across these and then we'll be back on a trail through the woods. There's a deer right in front of us. Look at it. Don't scare it away. What do you think, Sam? Awesome. That's pretty cool. All right, we're still making our way. It's 9:53. They say you have to be off the trail by 10 o'clock. We got 7 minutes. I think we're just gonna make it. So what happens if we don't make it? Is it something like Hunger Games kind of thing where they send like monsters? Just comes out of the woods and just kills you, and then they blow a trumpet and they show your picture up in the sky. Is that what happens?
Yeah, that's it.
That's probably not what happens. Well, it looks like we made it. It's right at 10 o'clock. It might be 9:59. It might be 10 o'clock by the time I finish this video, but there's a bridge right in front of us we're about to cross, and we'll be off the trail at that point. It was a good hike. Yeah, good to be out here with Sam again, doing what we love, doing what we were doing when we met. It's really cool. 4 years and a day. I'm telling you guys, you find somebody who's passionate about the same things and you're off to a good head start. Anyway, here's to next time. Hopefully it won't take us as long to get back out in the woods again. And get out there where you can. Stay hydrated. They have these hiking restrictions for a reason. But yeah, at least get outside.